14 years. That's longer than I've lived anywhere. Longer than some marriages, longer than most dive computers survive. And now I'm leaving. Not because I've fallen out of love with Carriacou, but because the next chapter is calling, and I've learned that sometimes you have to surface before you can dive again. This island didn't just give me a home, it gave me a story, one I never expected to write, and one I'll never forget. I arrived here with a dream and a dive bag, and over the years I've gained a business, a community, a few scars, and a hell of a lot of stories. There were some heartbreaks, some personal, some public, the kind that leave you gasping for air, wondering how you'll ever find your footing again. But this island is a stubborn and beautiful place, and has a way of holding you up when you think you're sinking. Then came Beryl, not a person, but a hurricane. Once that tore through Carriacou and left scars on all of us, it changed everything. Our business, our rhythm, our resilience. Raquel came here with me, ready to help build something for a few years before we headed back to the Philippines. But the last 16 months have tested both of us. She's been strong, but it's taken a toll. And that's the part where I know it's time. And yet, there were some highs, real highs, building something that mattered, watching divers fall in love with the reef, with the island, with the magic of being underwater. I lived a life here, a full one, and one that I'm proud of. I didn't just pass through either. I tried to leave something behind. D for diving, Caribbean Reef Buddy, the underwater sculpture park. Tangible things, things that matter, things that might still be here long after I'm not. Reef Buddy, that was never just a program, it was a promise, a way to connect people to the ocean, to conservation, to each other. We trained volunteers, restored coral, and told stories that made people care, and I'm proud of that. Deeply. I pushed for investment, I fought for visibility, and I tried to make Carriacou not just a place to visit, but a place that people remember, a place they protect. Legacy, though, isn't just about ego, it's about impact. And I hope, in some small way, I've helped this island shine a little bit brighter. In the rubble of what was, I found something unexpected. A chance encounter in St. Vincent, a conversation I almost didn't have, and just like that, Raquel. She stole my heart before I realised it was up for grabs, and within 4 months, she'd gone home to the Philippines for a short visit. And I found myself flying around the world just to spend 2 weeks with her. On a whim, no plan, just a feeling. She reminded me that joy isn't just possible, it's absolutely worth chasing. Even if that means chasing it across oceans, across time zones, and across every single bit of logic. She didn't fix me though, she didn't need to, but she helped me believe again in love, in partnership, and in the idea that maybe, just maybe, the best parts of my life are still ahead. So, why leave? Because sometimes even paradise asks you to let go. The storms, literal and emotional, have left their mark. And while I've weathered them, I've learned that resilience isn't just about staying, it's about knowing when to move. Raquel and I have 2 delightful young boys, her children, my stepchildren, but they've become part of my heart. Kurt is reaching those pivotal years where having his mum back home and having a firm hand on the tiller isn't just helpful, it's essential. And I want to be there, not just as a partner, but as a father figure who shows up when it matters. This isn't abandonment, it's transition, it's trust. I'm leaving behind a team that knows this island, this business and this community as well as I do, maybe better. Nora has been here for almost as long as I have. She's the heartbeat of Deefer Diving. Let's be honest, she's more loved by the clients, and rightly so. She'll keep the Deefer experience alive with the subtle guidance from afar. I've given this place everything I had, and it gave me back more than I ever expected. But now the next chapter is calling. New reefs, new stories, new challenges. And I want to meet them with open arms and a full heart. Carriacou isn't something I'm leaving behind. It's something I'm carrying with me in every dive, in every briefing, in every video, every conversation. This island is part of me now. To the island that broke me, built me, and gave me back myself, thank you. To the friends who became family, to the guests who arrived as strangers and left as storytellers, to the locals who taught me patience, humour, and how to dance badly, but with heart, thank you. To the reef, the rum, the ridiculous moments, to the quiet sunrises and the loud sunsets, to the storms that tested us and to the calm that followed, thank you. To the team who will carry this torch forward, to Nora, who's been the soul of Deefer Diving longer than most of us have had dive certifications, you've got this, and I'll be cheering at you from afar. To Raquel, to Kurt and Liam, our little crew, the ones who remind me daily that joy isn't just possible, it's loud, it's messy, and occasionally it's dressed like a tiny dictator. Thank you for giving me something worth chasing and for reminding me that home isn't a place, it's a feeling. And to Carriacou, my island, my chapter, my teacher, I'll see you in the bubbles. Stay diving, guys. Thanks very much for joining me.